Ember and the Moonlight Map. In the quiet town of Willow's End, people went to bed early. The stars shone clearly, and the air always smelled like lavender. But not for Ember. Ember was 11, curious, and always awake when everyone else was asleep. She loved the night, the silence, the stars, the feeling that something magical might happen when the moon was full. One night, while exploring the attic of her old house, Ember found something odd. A scroll wrapped in velvet, glowing faintly silver under the moonlight. She opened it and gasped. It was a map, but not of her town. The rivers glowed like threads of light. The forests were made of silver ink, and at the top, in curly writing, were the words, "Follow the moon. Find the lost light." There was no doubt in Ember's mind. It was a moonlight map. She packed her backpack, flashlight, snacks, a notebook, and her lucky compass, and set off into the woods behind her house. The map shimmered as she walked. When the moon moved, the map changed, pointing the way like a silver arrow. She passed whispering trees and flowers that opened only at night. Crickets sang lullabies. An owl flew above her like a silent guardian. After an hour, she reached something impossible. A glowing archway made of stone and vines, standing in the middle of a meadow. It pulsed with soft blue light. Ember stepped through. On. The other side, everything was different. The stars were brighter. The wind hummed like music. She was no longer in her world. The trees had golden leaves. Fireflies floated like tiny lanterns. Suddenly something moved. A small, furry creature peeked out from behind a bush. It looked like a rabbit, but with wings and glowing eyes. "Hello," Ember whispered. The creature tilted its head. Then it spoke. "You're here for the light, aren't you?" Ember nodded. "I'm Noko," it said. "I'm the last guardian of the Moonlight Map." Together, they followed the map deeper into this magical land. They crossed a bridge of starlight, walked through a forest of laughter, and climbed a hill made of dreams. But the map stopped glowing at a place called the Valley of Shadows. The valley was quiet and cold. Mist curled around Ember's feet. "I'm scared," she admitted. Noko touched her hand gently. "Courage is not the absence of fear," he said. "It's choosing to go forward anyway." So they did. At the center of the valley, they found it. A broken crystal lantern sitting on a pedestal of stone. "This is the lost light," Noko whispered. "It once lit both worlds. But it dimmed when people stopped believing in magic." Ember looked at the lantern. "I believe," she said softly. "I always have." She reached into her backpack and pulled out the Moonlight Map. It shimmered, brighter than ever before. She wrapped it around the lantern. The wind stilled. A hum began. Soft, then louder. Then, light exploded from the lantern, not harsh, but warm like sunlight and cool like moonbeams. The valley brightened. The trees sparkled. The sky above shimmered like water. The lost light had returned. Noko looked at Ember. "You've done something rare. You've reopened the path between worlds." "What happens now?" Ember asked. "You can return home." Noko smiled. "But you'll always be welcome here." Back in her bed the next morning, Ember woke up with the map beside her pillow. It no longer glowed, but in her heart, she knew the magic was real. And some nights, when the moon was full, she could still hear Noko calling from far away. "Follow the moon. Find the light. Come back soon."